Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. I got another WWE review to talk about. This is Mr. Blackhammer 2021. We're here to review WWE. We're here to review WWE Extreme Rules 2021. And boy, I got a lot to say. This video gonna be about 20 or 25 minutes. But we have to go through the entire card. Extreme Rules was a letdown. It was at the pay-per-view was not that. The pay-per-view was good. The main event was great, but the ending sucked. We are gonna go over it. Man, WWE has shown us that they are a sports entertainment. They are an embarrassment. Now we are gonna go over everything. If you guys haven't seen my other videos, please go back and see it because I am doing these reviews. I am playing the 2K series. So anyway, if you guys want to see more, hit that like button, leave a comment, please. Subscribe to my channel. This video is sponsored by all my friends, by JD from New York, and Jason Solomon, Fightful Pro Wrestling. I got more on the way, so enjoy this video. Oh wait, time to get into the pay-per-view. Extreme Rules 2021 was a, man, I don't know what to say. Like the pay-per-view was great. It was a decent show. Some people thought it sucked. Some people thought it was forgettable. Everyone hated the ending of the main event. We will go over that. We will go over that. Main event was, well, I thought the match was great, but the ending sucked. We had Sasha Banks came back. Jeff Hardy, Damian Priest, and Sheamus. I thought they killed it tonight. It was a great triple threat match for the US title. And then we had a tag team match. The best tag team in the world. The Usos and the Street Profits are two great tag teams. They're the best tag team in the rosters. I agree with a lot of people. I agree with JD and Jamari. Merge the rosters and the Brisbane. Merge the tag team titles. Having 4 teams on one show is not a division. And I will go over that. We had a 6-man tag team on the card. It was advertised on the pre-show. Don't know why. They moved Carmella and Liv Morgan on the pre-show. And I think we will start with that. The pre-show was pretty good. Either way, it was a rematch from a few weeks ago. We've seen Carmella and Liv Morgan how many times. Don't know why people care about it. The match was decent. The crowd was into it. They were into Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan is over. And Liv Morgan, she deserved better. She's a great wrestler. She deserved better. She's over with the crowd. Everyone loved Liv Morgan. It's sad that the Riot Squad no longer in WWE. And it's sad that she was on the pre-show. Hopefully she gets pushed after hopefully it's gonna be Liv Morgan and Becky Lynch. And maybe she'll be a babyface. She'll win the title, maybe. I'm not sure. The match was decent. She came out with a great entrance. I'm not gonna go over it that much because it was on the pre-show. The match was great. She won. And then we get into the main show. We get a 6-man tag team match. I'm gonna say it again. A 6-man tag team match with the New Day versus AJ Styles, Bobby Lashley, and Omos, the Great Khali 2.0. This match was decent. The crowd was into it because it's the New Day and Big E. He's the world champion. Don't know why this was on the pre-show. I don't know why this was on the main show. Like this was every 6-man match that you would see on Raw and SmackDown, and we saw a 6-man match last week on Monday Night Raw with the Usos and Roman Reigns. Now we're seeing it. Now we got another 6-man match. This match was pointless, a complete waste of time. Don't know why you care about it. What's on the line? Why was I watching it? What was the point of this match? This was a Monday Night Raw match on a filler pay-per-view. I mean, Big E was not even gonna be on the card. He had no match. He wouldn't be on the card, but here he is because Carmella and Liv Morgan, they moved that to the pre-show. That match was supposed to be on the main show, but they put it on the pre-show. They gave it a 6-man match. The match was decent. It was okay, but nobody cared. I mean, like, match with AJ Styles. Omar got involved. He was in the match. Omar still sucked. He's still terrible. He wrestled like the Great Khali or the Big Show, like every other big man. And the thing about this is that it actually made no sense for him to pin Big E, because Big E pinned Bobby Lashley in this six-man match. And later on in the show, Bobby Lashley cut a promo saying he wants to fight Big E for the title. He wants to challenge him for the title and win back his title. Don't know why. It makes no sense. I mean, Bobby Lashley was pinned last night. He was pinned last week by Roman Reigns, and then he lost the title to Big E. He lost 3 times in like 2 weeks. I don't know why. I mean, like, it makes no sense. I mean, like after the show ended, they advertised it. It's gonna be Big E versus Bobby Lashley tonight on Monday Night Raw. Comes out like an hour. I don't know why. Don't know why we're getting the match. And this match is gonna open the show, so you know this match is not gonna end clean. There's gonna be a screwy finish in this match. Either someone comes in and screws them over. Hopefully it's not Goldberg. Omar maybe, but I don't know. It could end a DQ or count out, and something could happen. I don't know. But anyway, so after that 6-man match, we get the Usos defending the SmackDown Tag Team titles against the Street Profits. It was a great match. The crowd was into it. They cared about it because the Usos are the best tag team, and the Street Profits are a great team. Not sure how long they'll last though. Because Montell Ford, they might put him as a single star. Dawkins might leave the company, and Montell Ford might be a single star. He's a great wrestler. He's great, very athletic. He's great on the mic. He's also over. Now this match was also predictable. I think I predicted every match right, or too predictable. The Usos were not going to lose. They have to win to stay strong with Roman Reigns and the Bloodline, and they have to wait until The Rock and won't we get that storyline. So yeah. So I knew the Usos were going to win because on SmackDown, if you guys saw, they teased in Usos and Alpha Academy, Otis and Gable. So they're in line to fight the Usos for the tag team titles. And I think the Alpha Academy will win based on how strong they've been booked and how dominant Otis have been. So yeah, there are a lot of so the Usos win here. It was a great match. I said this for 7 years. I grew with a lot of my friends, a lot of podcasters saying merge the Watchers and the Brent Brick. Because there's no need for 2 tag team titles on Raw and SmackDown. No need. You can have like 3 or 4 teams on one show. It's not a division. Because SmackDown, you got the Usos, you got these Street Profits, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. Well, I think their job is no taking them seriously. Otis and Gable's not really a real tag team. I guess I have to assume they are. But anyway, that's 4 teams. Because that's 4 teams. And don't forget that Dominic and Ray are a team, but they're not really a team. They're teasing to break on. They're teasing to turn Dominic heel. I don't know what's going on with that. And then you got SmackDown and the New Day. That's the only real tag team. The Viking Raiders, well, they already had the opportunity a few months ago. You got Ali and Mansoor. Maybe Humberto or Angel Garza. Maybe. Because they just teamed them up. It took them like 2 years to finally pair them as a team because they're cousins in real life. And then you got the Jinder Mahal and Fear and Shaky. That's not a real tag team. Nobody cares about Jinder Mahal and his 2 lackeys. No one cares. And then you got Randy Orton and Matt Riddle. That's not a real tag team. Even though RK Bro is entertaining on Raw. But still, I'm sure they will lose it to a heel team. Now, I wish they had Cedric and Shelton. I wish they never broken up the Hurt Business. I mean, like, it sucked that they broke up that stable. But I already ranted on that in my other video. So, yeah. A lot of big spots the Usos win by doing the Usos splash at the same time to Anthony Dawkins. I think I think it was Angelo. No, it was Montez Ford that did it. Montez Ford was injured. He had his rib taped up from that match he had with Roman Reigns on SmackDown. He got demolished by the Tribal Chief. Yeah, so that was a good match. And after that, we had Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. The match was decent. Either way, I didn't care about it. The storyline wasn't that great. The match was decent. There was nothing special in this match. Alexa Bliss got a big pop in her hometown in Cleveland and Columbus, Ohio. She was over. She's over, even though her gimmick is terrible. And the way how the match ended, it looked like that the gimmick is over because Charlotte won. She won with the moonsault, whatever, I forgot what it's called. But she beat her clean, and she whipped up the doll, Lily. Whipped it up. Alexa Bliss got upset. They started brawling. She beat down Alexa, and then she whipped up the doll, Lily. And Alexa Bliss was crying. She was so emotional that the doll got whipped up. And then the crowd, first of all, like the fans were chanting, "Thank you, Lily. Thank you, Lily." Fans are chanting over a doll. First of all, the fact that they're chanting for a doll, then Alexa Bliss, how bad did that tell you? Now Charlotte was gonna win. Of course, she wasn't gonna lose because she just won it last month. She could have a longer time to win. I know we're sick of Charlotte Flair and we're over Charlotte. I mean, she's doing nothing with that championship. And once this feud ends, who is next? Because Survivor Series is 2 months away. It might be Charlotte and Becky. I don't know. And after that, who is next? Eva Marie, that's a waste. Doudrop, no one to see her. Nia Jax is done. Shayna Baszler, listen. I must say we all love Shayna. She deserves better, but she has been booked like a jobber. I mean, last week she beat Nia Jax on Raw, and that was her first singles victory. Her first singles victory since February this year. So she's not gonna win it. So yeah, the match was decent. Not gonna go over it because there was nothing big in this match. I mean, Alexa Bliss, hopefully her gimmick is over. There's no need for this like Bray Wyatt gimmick that she took from Bray Wyatt, and he's not in the company. So yeah, hopefully the gimmick's over. Now the Alexa Bliss that I want was from 2018. I thought she was a great heel. Her title reign was decent. Like, I didn't like the feud that she was in with Nia Jax all those years ago. So yeah, I said what I had to say about that. And then we get another good match. We had a triple threat for the United States Championship. Damian Priest defending against Sheamus and Jeff Hardy. This was a very good match. Also, this was a triple. Also, yep, like I said, this was a triple threat match. Damian Priest, Sheamus, and Jeff Hardy. This match was no disqualification, but they didn't use any weapons, which was a letdown, because the pay-per-view was called Extreme Rules, and none of these matches had a stipulation outside the main event. There was no big stipulation. I don't know why they even have Extreme Rules. But anyway, the match was great. Jeff Hardy got a big pop. He got a great reaction from the crowd. Jeff Hardy's still over. Even though he hadn't really done anything this year, he'd been booked like a jobber. I mean, it's hard to believe that it's hard to believe that a few weeks ago, the guy was chasing the 24/7 title, that useless joke belt that they carry around on Raw. And a lot of people hated that. Hardy deserved better. It was a great match. Sheamus took the pinfall. Jeff Hardy, in his mid-40s, almost 50s, can still wrestle. That is, he did all the high-flying moves. The crowd was into it. Damian Priest retained, as I predicted. Damian Priest is a great babyface. He's having a pretty good title reign. He's actually defending the title, unlike Sheamus. Sheamus is a loser. Sheamus took the pinfall. And Damian Priest, he had a great match. He's having a great title reign, putting on great matches with Jeff Hardy and Sheamus. Hopefully it continues. I wonder if the feud is over, who they're going to feud with. Because after the match, Jeff Hardy is a babyface, and he hugged and shook hands with Damian Priest saying congratulations, he got his moment, he's over. But the crowd was more over Jeff Hardy. I think they wanted him to win. Jeff Hardy deserved better. But what happens after this? And where does Hardy go? Where does Sheamus go? You can't give it the match again with Sheamus and Priest. We saw it twice. And Sheamus will lose. And then up next we had, so after that we had, for the SmackDown Women's Champion, Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair. The match was great. The match ended in a DQ because Sasha Banks made her return to Extreme Rules. And the match ended in a DQ on a pay-per-view called Extreme Rules. I mean, the feud hadn't been that great. I'm glad Sasha Banks came back. It was the right booking decision. Sasha Banks is great as a heel. We all love Sasha. She came out, got a big pop. She ran out there and attacked Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch, who is the heel. But Sasha Banks is the full-fledged heel. She's the more badass legit heel. One of the best women on that roster. So, I mean, I still don't understand why. Didn't Bianca and Becky have this match at SummerSlam and then Sasha returned. It would have made a great match. Had Bianca retained, have Sasha went out there, but what do I know? But anyway, Sasha Banks is back, thank God. She was off TV for a month. She was pulled from her match with Bianca at SummerSlam. And then the whole thing with Becky Lynch. And Becky Lynch had been forcing her heel turn on everybody. Becky Lynch came out to a babyface reaction. She had the man signs. People were cheering for Becky and Bianca in this thing. Both of them were over. But Becky Lynch at the heel not doing anything. It's not getting over. She's getting going away heat by these smart fans who are getting annoyed by this heel turn and doing nothing. She still had the same theme music. She still gets the same reaction from the crowd. And same thing with Bianca Belair. Match was great. The ending was when Becky locked in the armbar, and then Bianca reverted to the KOD, the kiss of death. And all of a sudden, Sasha Banks comes out and attacks them both. She attacked Bianca, who's the babyface, and Becky, who's the heel. Did the backstabber. That was it. Fans go crazy saying Sasha's back. Yep. And after that, then finally we get to the main event. Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, defending the Universal Championship against the Demon Finn Balor, and the match was great. The match was fantastic. The ending was terrible. I will talk about that once we get to it. But man, the match was great. First of all, this was the only match that had a Extreme Rules stipulation that had weapons on the show. This match saved the show, but the ending was terrible. It was a F finish. Match was great. Started off slow. It started off with a few Kendall steel chairs. The crowd chanted, "We want tables." They chanted that a few times in this match. Finn Balor, and then they fought outside the ring. And Roman Reigns was wearing a face mask. So Roman Reigns is still being caustic because Roman and Balor were fighting outside the ring into the crowd, and Roman Reigns grabbed a mask from Paul Heyman. He wore it, so he wore it on his face, and I thought he looked badass. Or maybe he's still being cautious. He's still trying to play it safe because it's still Corona out there. So, yeah, I thought it was great. They were fighting outside the ring. Crowd going crazy. Then we get back in the ring, and Roman Reigns and then Fat Balor being with a chair. There were a lot of highlights in this match. The crowd did do it, chanting, "This is awesome." And then Finn Balor. Now, my favorite part in the match was when Roman Reigns hit the spear on Finn Balor the first time. Finn Balor kicked out, but when he kicked out, he low-blowed Roman Reigns. You saw the look on Roman's face. He was shocked. It was actually payback for what Roman did to him on SmackDown. when he low blow Balor and won. Here Balor did the same thing. And then he drew him outside the ring, jumped on the top rope outside the ring on Roman. He hit his finisher, the Kalula Cross. I forgot what the finisher called. It's on the top rope. He hit his finisher, pinned him, but the Usos came out. They tried to help Roman Reigns. Jimmy and Jay came out, interfered. I kind of expected they would. It's a dream work match. It's no qualification. Anything goes. They came out. They attacked Finn Balor with super kicks. And then they brought out the announce table. Finally, we got a table. After the fans were chanting for one, they brought out that announce table. And they brought out the announce table. And they tried to powerbomb Balor. But Balor reversed. Finn Balor reversed it. He was beating up on Uso. He slammed, I think it was Jay in the announce table. And Roman Reigns speared him to a barricade. Crowd went crazy. Holy shit. This is awesome. And then this is when it happened. When Finn Balor would, so like everyone down. Finn Balor was down. All of a sudden we see the red light. The red light. Finn Balor was shaking. He was like going up and down. He turned into this immortal demon that can't be stopped. And he gets up. And then all of a sudden we see black light. We see white smoke. Finn Balor's music was playing. He got up, resurrected himself. That's what Michael Cole said. The commentators, Michael Cole said that the demon had been resurrected, saying he can't feel pain. He's immortal. He got up, beat them Roman Reigns with a chair. He kicked them. He slammed on the announce table, and he went up the top rope. He went on the top rope, gonna hit his finisher. What's it called? The Kalula Cry, I think. He went on the top rope. The red light, his entrance is still playing. And the smoke, I can't see anything. I was blind, couldn't see what was going on. And all of a sudden, he fell. I had to watch it again. He fell. He fell on the He fell off the top rope. All of a sudden, the top rope, the turnbuckle broke, and Finn Balor fell off the top rope. I don't know if this was a box or if it was planned. Some people say it was planned. Some people were defending the crap. Finn Balor, the demon, fell off the top rope. All of a sudden, the turnbuckle broke. He fell off the top rope, selling his knee, acting like he got hurt. I don't know if he was hurt or not. But then when he gets up, he turns around, gets speared by Roman, and that's it. 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns retains. 391 days, they said. He's held that title. And he retains. And he's going to go on to fight Brock Lesnar at Crown Jewel because it's been announced. Now, as great as the match was, as great as this main event was, the ending was terrible. It was an embarrassment. It was garbage. The Fiend, that was an embarrassment. The Fiend is dead. I keep saying the Fiend. I meant to say the Demon. The Demon is dead. The Demon is dead. He will never recover. It didn't make Roman look good. The Fiend, how are they going to come back from this? What are they going to say on SmackDown? Now, we all knew that Finn Balor was not going to win it because it's going to be Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns for that title at Crown Jewels, and that's going to main event the pay-per-view. It will. And we all know that Brock Lesnar is not going to beat Roman Reigns because nobody wants to see a part-timer be champion. I don't want to see Brock be champion. Because you know he's going to hold the title hostage. I'm sure it's going to be a one-off. But man, this pay-per-view, I know a lot of people hated the ending, a lot of people are shitting on it. I got some people defending that garbage. The Demon is dead. He will never recover. Now, at first I thought it was hilarious of how he fell off the top rope and lost like that. Like, it was hilarious. I know a lot of people were laughing. That is a meme. That is on social media. You saw the look on and then you saw the look on Roman's face, like, what the hell? Like, he had this, like, what the F face. I know a lot of people are ranting on it, people on podcasts talking about it. Yeah, but yeah, and that's it. I think the show ended with Roman Reigns walking out as champion. Hopefully he breaks Brock Lesnar's record. He had to beat Brock Lesnar. And then after Crown Jewels, we go into a Survivor Series where they're teasing a Roman Reigns versus Big E match at the Survivor Series. And Big E's not beating Roman Reigns. He's not believable. Big E was not ready to be champion. I don't think he should have cashed in 2 weeks ago. It was too soon, too early. But yeah, I think there's your review. Let me know in the comments section y'all want to see more. I will do a Crown Jewel review next month. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a Monday Night Raw tonight, but it comes out like an hour. But not sure if I will do it. But anyway, thank you for watching. Leave a comment. I will go into some of the super chats on my channel. But man, this was the pay-per-view was okay. But man, these gimmick pay-per-view, get rid of them. Get rid of all the gimmick pay-per-views. Hell in a Cell, get rid of it. Get rid of TLC. Get rid of Money in the Bank. Get rid of the Chamber. Get rid of Extreme Rules. First of all, this pay-per-view did not need to happen. And all these matches were predictable. There was no build, no story in any of these matches. It's just there to fill time. Don't know why we need every pay-per-view for 12 months. Every month. Seriously. But anyway, I'm getting out of here. Thank you all for watching. Hit that like button. I'll be back with more.